So sat having a cup of tea this morning and I was thinking, oh, Katie, you haven't done much work this week, and starting to think, oh my goodness, that I need to play catch up. Then I thought, stop, look back and reflect on what you've actually achieved this week. So that's what I started to do, and looked at what I've been doing behind the scenes with Property Powwow. And I thought it was a good opportunity to jump on here and tell you what I've been doing, really. So I've been reworking the entire Property Powwow agenda, which is the printed document everyone gets when they come along to the meeting. And the next meeting is this Monday, 6:30 to 9 p.m. at Medway at Christine House. I've also bought and set up a new TV system to display things from a presentation perspective and to improve the room experience for people. At the moment, I've got two massive TVs in my lounge and it's quite overruling, whatever the word is. So as a result of all of this, I started to create visuals and slides for the networking nights to make it more sort of friendly, but also remind me of what I'm supposed to be saying to you guys and girls. I've continued enhancing the website and I've really enjoyed creating lots of blog content. I don't know if you know, but I've done a few books and this is just me moving on to a slightly different category for the time being. I've learned about more SEO and visibility behind the scene, and I've learned how to add a website pop-up and add some engagement features. It's all a huge learning curve and I'm enjoying the journey. What else have I done? So I've mentioned a blog post. Oh, I've also posted on Google Business because apparently that's the thing to do nowadays. So I'm trying to get a Google presence and get them to recognise me as a top networking place in Medway. I've responded to lots of inquiries and warm leads from networking. On that note, I've been to about 4 or 5 different networking events in the last sort of week. I've been to the Landlords Investment Show in Ashford. I've been to Hard Hatstead Hills. I've been to Property Millionaire Mindset. I've been to a B&I meeting. I've had a couple of other meetings as well. And it's great to meet all these people, but playing catch up afterwards and keeping in contact with everyone is quite a mission in itself. I might be needing a PA at this rate. So I've had conversations with sponsors and strategic partners that are interested in advertising and sponsoring the group as it expands and evolves out to other locations. And also I've had conversations with people wanting to take on a licensee or a license for Property Powwow. That's really quite exciting to do as well. Those of you who have known me from before will know that I used to run sort of a really big Slim and Well group in Medway, and I think this is my niche where I am very good at welcoming people to a space. I'm not the guru when it comes to property investment. I know a fair bit and I've done a lot of training and a lot of learning over the last few years. However, there's lots of other people in the room that know far more than me, so I see myself as a connector. So I want to help people connect with people and not have to spend an absolute fortune on mentoring, but they can access people through the networking space I'm creating and learn how to move forward in the correct way with their property journey. So it's really great networking to spread the awareness of Property Powwow, and it's been so well received that I really do think that Medway really did need this. I've had some other meetings with some potential collaborators as well, which is really good. I've explored other venues, possible expansion ideas, refined more about what Property Powwow stands for. People first, property second, to make the message even stronger. I've met a few people that haven't been to networking events before, and I want my networking event to feel very welcoming, very inclusive. And I've been building relationships with these people that have been watching me behind the scenes, which is lovely. But come along, come and meet us. We don't bite, honestly, and you'll have a lovely time. You'll think, why didn't I go sooner? So I'm also working on some future guest speakers. Obviously, it's about an insight into what they do, not about a hard sell or anything like that. And on top of that all, there's admin. Which is obviously a bit draining, but emails, tickets, logistics behind the scene. And somewhere amongst that, I've been balancing, if that's the right word, my MS fatigue. I've been pacing myself properly, trying not to burn myself out, because apparently that's something that may become an issue with this company as it grows and expands. I think sometimes we underestimate how much progress is actually happening because it isn't big, it isn't flashy, it isn't obvious. But foundations and structure to a company really do matter. And honestly, I feel that Property Powwow is starting to feel like something really, really special.